Hey friends, welcome to another week here at Side Hustles by Seoenz. My name is Heidy Seo.
And I'm Juan Carlos Enriquez.
And together we are Seoenz. And today we want to talk about what our upcoming Airbnb events are going to be.
Yes, we're going to have Airbnb 101 Masterclass workshop with Heidy Seo, our local Airbnb expert here in El Paso, Texas. So, Heidi, can you tell us why they should book this or sign up for this class?
Well, yes. So for our Airbnb workshop, we go into a lot of depth in what it means to run an Airbnb. It's not just a side hustle. Initially, everything starts as a side hustle. That's why we did this podcast. But and then it can become an actual and flourished business, and that's what we've done with Airbnb. And we go over all the ins and outs about it, where it's, if you should make an LLC or what kind of property you should have, if you're thinking of remodeling, what permits. We are also a construction company. We are licensed and insured and bonded here in El Paso, Texas. So we know a lot of information. We are happy to help. During the workshop, it is an interactive workshop. And that's why we love to have any of you guys sign up for it, because you're going to learn a lot, but also we're going to be able to answer a lot of questions that you might have. It's not just me talking for 4 hours straight. It's mainly, very interactive, where we ask where you are at this point. What's your plan? How did you hear about Airbnb? Why do you want to start an Airbnb? And we go with that individually. And that's very important for us. That's why our limited seating, it's very small, because if not, I'll just be here all day.
Yes, we wanted to make it valuable for you. If there's a smaller class, we can take care of whatever the students are actually inquiring about. Right from the start, we ask them where they at, and then proceed to helping them out throughout the class and with our experience. Not only that, what are some of the things that we're going to be teaching? So we're going to be starting from how to select the location and how to select the right strategy to maximize your rental income profits. Heidi is an expert in staging and set up your space. So she's going to give you a brief overview on how to set up your Airbnb exactly for Airbnb, which is different from any other type of rental
Properties.
income. Yes. She's going to do staging. She's going to design, furnish, and decorate. She's going to tell you how she does it. Then we're going to look into how to set up your Airbnb listing, and what are the key factors that we believe that help us out to put up in front of great customers. We're gonna let you know how we get real and substantial 5-star reviews that actually just speak for themselves and create us a great way for us to continue selling to great guests. And we're gonna teach you one more thing, is that you don't need a property to go into hosting. So there's an opportunity to do co-hosting. With experience of being an Airbnb host, you can help someone that has a property and set it up for Airbnb, and this is called co-hosting. So this is something that is going to be added into this workshop. So all in all, it's going to be presented by my wife, which is the Airbnb expert, and there's a lot of content that this is going to be our 4th Airbnb, and it's going to be really valuable. And hopefully you can sign up in the link below. There's going to be a lot of things that you should be getting out from this Airbnb, and hopefully it's going to give you a great return on your investment, just for the small quantity of which is the value of this class. And it's because it is such a limited seating that is going to be a real valuable workshop for you.
Yes, so everything that my husband has talked about, It's very important to know that there's a lot of things to learn from. What better way to learn how to become an Airbnb superhost than from seasoned, Airbnb superhosts like ourselves? And that's why we try to show and to let everyone know and everything that they need to learn so that they don't make the same mistakes that we did when we were just starting. There's so many things that we love to um, show you. We give you our systems, our proof systems that we've done, our cleaning systems,
Yes, not only that, but I
essentials.
mean the setup. How do you? I mean, what things that you should be able to put as an amenity in the kitchen and the bathroom. We have lists that are gonna help you out for you and someone that's gonna be doing the maintenance. There are some things that we also help you out, such as what type of upholstery, what a linen do we use. There's a lot of more things that we have learned throughout our experience that we're gonna let you know how we are different than everybody else. And it's a combination of all these things that makes us succeed and be highly booked.
Be successful within the Airbnb business. But I think the main thing that we want to teach you, we want you to learn from us, is that we are in the hospitality industry. Our main goal is to make sure our guests are comfortable, are safe, that they're happy. And that's what we try to, show you on how to become that amazing, great super host that cares for the people that are actually staying in their properties. I live and breathe Airbnb, and the reason I love it so much is because of the flexibility that it gives us. To travel, to do what we need to do. But of course, the main thing is that, we're able to, help out a person or just, provide this exceptional service to our guests. And it's very different. It's just a different industry when you are in this hospitality industry and getting your head wrapped around that. It's hard at first. And by coming to our workshop and learning that firsthand and getting that head start on how to start your Airbnb listing, how to become an Airbnb superhost, then you are on your way. I mean, I've already had my students, some of my students, they finally were able to finish their Airbnb property. They brought me in. We were able to go over it. They did an exceptional job with it, and I helped them out. We got our Airbnb listing, we got it up and running. I was able to guide them through it, and just knowing that they are so happy and are so successful within just one day of listing their property, they started getting bookings. And I saw it in their face that they just didn't expect it to be so
So
quick and
quick.
so gratifying. But now that they're in this, and they already have another property almost ready, and I know that they're going to be growing, and I'm so happy that they came to the workshop. They learned all these things. They have the systems. They had all the essentials, checklists that they needed to do. And they're just using what I've done and what I've learned through all of these years to now where they are
Yeah,
successful.
to have that jump start. And please don't overthink it, is that we have a great product for you. Our knowledge, our systems, our worksheets, our checklist. And this is gonna multiply times over the investment that you're gonna make. So don't think it too much. Book now, sign up on class. This upcoming July 2nd is gonna be Saturday from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. There's gonna be a lunch provided. There's always something that we're going to be doing, and it's not something that is just limited to just the seating that we have. There's also another event that we're going to be showcasing, and that's going to be the Airbnb host mixer. Heidi, can you tell us more about the mixer?
Yeah, so it's just gonna be the Airbnb mixer. This is the second time that we are, hosting this mixer, sponsoring this mixer. The first time that we did it, we had such a great turnout, and people were so happy, and they just got a lot of information out of it as well. And we just took the decision to make another one. All of these events are happening here at the Union Plaza Loft venue in downtown El Paso. Everything is an in-person event. We do not do any sort of live or Zoom. We want to have that energy, that interaction that we can provide and that we love. So everything's an in-person event. And for the Airbnb mixer, this is an this is an open invitation to all the Airbnb hosts here in El Paso and people that want to become hosts as well. And that this is a great way to learn. And maybe you have some questions before you buy our workshop, or maybe you have some questions before you start looking for a property and stuff like that. So what's a better way, like I mentioned, what's a better way to learn than from seasoned hosts? And last time we had hosts, we had people that were about to start, we had people that were willing and that they're very interested. And I mean, we got bombarded with so many questions. And it was such a great turnout, and it was very fun. This is a BYOB event. The tickets are on sale on our website along with our workshop. So for our website, you go to seoenz.com, and you can either go to events, which is our Airbnb mixer, or you can click on workshops to buy your tickets for both. So the Airbnb mixer is happening June 24th at 7 p.m. at the Union Plaza Loft venue here in downtown El Paso. And the tickets are only for $10. It is a BYOB, but we're also going to have a friend of ours. She's going to be bringing her food truck. So you guys are able to buy any sort of crepes or frappes here outside of the loft. It's going to be called Creperie Avenue, and she's going to be, offering her food truck services throughout the night. And then for our Airbnb workshop, we are having this is going to happen July 2nd at 12 p.m., from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. And we're going to, get lunch break in between sometime whenever I'm done with a portion of the workshop. We're still waiting on see who's going to provide lunch for us, but it's a for sure thing. And this is going to happen again July 2nd, and the tickets are for sale right now at $100.
Early
And
bird.
early bird sale, yeah. And you have until June 30th to buy your tickets. After June 30th, the price will go up to 150. So we're very happy to offer these services for you, these classes for you, and just this interaction networking event, experience that we know that we need here in El Paso, Texas, especially for growth, for potential. There's so much demand still at this moment. There's always going to be demand for rentals, for furnished apartments, for short-term rentals, for mid-term rentals. And the fact that if you join our workshop, you will be in that high percentage, of amazing Airbnbs. It's not just having your property and then furnish it and here. It's work, and it's a business, and it's just very passionate. We're very passionate about what we do. So that's why we want to pass along this passion on what we see and the potential that El Paso has for Airbnb, and the potential that there still is for growth within the hospitality industry. So, again, it's an open invitation to anyone here in El Paso, Texas. Hopefully you guys can join us, and we're very happy
Yes, and
to
both
offer
events
this.
are great for real estate entrepreneurs,
Investors.
yes, investors, financiers, lenders. There's gonna
We've
be
noticed that for all of our workshops, we had a lot of realtors coming along because they always get this question about, hey, I want to buy a property, but I want to make it an Airbnb. Can you help me with that? And you know that, right? And it's kind of like, well, no, not really. They're very different things. Being a realtor and selling houses or helping you buy a house, it's completely different than to do
hosting,
Airbnb.
yes.
Airbnb hosting, it's a complete different, industry. It's in the hospitality industry. It's like part of real estate, but not really, because it's like you just get the home, but like everything else afterwards, it's just hospitality. And knowing how to care for your guest and providing that
It's a
exceptional
service. It's a
service, yeah,
service industry.
exceptional service, then that's where the money is. So
Yes.
yeah.
Well, if you want to sign up for this class, just go down into the link below. We also have the website for the event or the workshop. Thank you very much for listening.
And if you have any other questions, go to our Instagram. We are at EPTX Airbnb. We are also as Made by Seoenz in all of our social medias, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, anything. So we are Made by Seoenz, and we are also, you guys can shoot me an email. It's Heidi@seoenz.com. And if not, then all of our questions can be answered through our website. We have our blog. We have all of our services provided. We offer this hospitality cleaning and maintenance company that we have, and it's called HCM for short. And the reason why we did this, because, maybe you want to be an Airbnb host, but you just don't know, you don't want to get into like the nits and tricks, that the dirty stuff and about cleaning a property, maintaining a property, doing maintenance. It's a different type of work. So we offer all of these things, all of these tools for you, and we're very excited to show you the way.
Thank you very much, and see you next week.
Thanks.
Thank you.